بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخواني في الله، بارك الله فيكم. نحن في الصفحة 13 بعد 100، أليس كذلك؟ بلى. We're on page 114, and we have this exercise here. I want everybody to read the instructions and the answer. عندك يا عبد الصبور بحسب that which is on according to. بحسب means according to. بحسب that means according to. بحسب ما في PowerPoint, which is in the PowerPoint that I sent out. Okay. So you can start with the first one, Abdul Sabah, which is the example.
ادعو صاحبك يا أخبره.
Again, ادعو صاحبك.
ادعو صاحبك وأخبره أن يذهب إلى المدرسة مبكرا.
نعم.
يا صاحبي اذهب إلى المدرسة مبكرا.
طيب, be careful saying من اذهب. It's not hab. اذهب. نعم. Again.
يا صاحبي اذهب إلى المدرسة مبكرا.
Again, اذهب إلى. Say إلى. Say إلى. ليس لال. إلى. إلى. حركة. Nothing wrong. إلى المدرسة مبكرا.
يا صاحبي اذهب إلى المدرسة مبكرا.
نعم. Good. عندك داود.
بنتك وأخبرها أن تكتب اسمها في دفترها.
نعم. Good.
يا ابنتي اكتبي اسمك في دفترك.
نعم. You have two choices. Say يا بنتي. If you're going to say ibnati, you have to go straight to it. Ya binati. Not ya ibnati. Ya binati. Say it again.
يا ابنتي اكتبي اسمك في دفترك.
اكتبي اسمك في دفترك. But you have to stop clearly. Ya ibnati. But you can't say ya ibnati. No, you can't say ya ibnati. If you stop ya ibnati, no. Same thing with uktub ismak. You can say uktubi ismaki or uktub ismaki. Uktub ismaki. That's what you call hamzatul wasl. So it's difficult on the tongue. Stop. Difficult on the tongue. Stop. Fassil, yani separate. Fassil, yani separate between the two. Taib ya Harun.
Am I right one?
Yeah, number 2.
ادعو يوسف.
Yunus.
ادعو يوسف.
Yunus.
ادعو يونس وأحمد وأكبرهما أن يقعدوا.
There's 2 people. يقعدا.
بالقرب من المدرس.
Okay, go back. Okay, when you say ud'u, where ud'u, where's the fa'il? And ud'u is fil amr. Where's the fa'il? Where's the fa'il? Tadir mustatir. So Yunusa wa Ahmada has to be mansub. It has to be mansub. So now, from now on, you can't just come say Ahmadu. No, it's not fa'il. It has to be mansub. Okay?
Right.
Okay, but you said Ahmadu. You said Yunusa. Again, ud'u Yunusa.
ادعو يونس وأحمد
Ahmada.
ادعو يونس وأحمد وأخبرهما أن يقعدا.
What does that mean? أن يقعدا. أخبرهما أن يقعدا.
And inform them and يقعدا.
And tell them to sit. وأخبرهما أن يقعدا. Tell them to sit. The both of them sit. قعد يقعدا. Again, وأخبرهما
أن يقعدا بالقرب من المدرس. You said it comes from قعدة.
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 But the mudar is يقعد. The mudar is يقعد. نعم.
يا يونس وأحمد أقعد بالقرب
نعم.
من المدرس.
اقعد. اقعد.
أقعد من المدرس.
اقعد.
أقعد بالقرب من المدرس.
نعم. اقعد. What does that mean? اقعد بالقرب من المدرس.
Say close to the teacher.
Say close to the teacher. نعم. عندك يا معاذ.
نعم. ادعو العمال وأخبرهم أن يرجعوا إلى المصنع بعد الغداء.
بعد الغداء.
بعد الغداء.
What does that mean? ادعو العمال.
Call the workers.
نعم. وأخبرهم.
أخبرهم.
أخبرهم. What does that mean?
Inform the workers?
No, call them.
Oh.
Call them. Oh, wait. Oh, first is ادعو العمال. Call the workers. Type أخبرهم.
And tell them.
And tell them. Type أخبر. What is that? فعل الماضي فعل المضارع فعل الأمر. أخبرهم.
أمر.
فعل الأمر. هم is the مفعول به. Where's the فاعل? أخبرهم. Where's the فاعل? ضمير مستتر تقديره أنت. أخبرهم يعني أنت أخبرهم. نعم. أخبرهم ماذا؟ أن يرجعوا إلى المصنع بعد الغداء. نعم. طيب, read the sentence. What does it mean? أخبرهم أن يرجعوا إلى المصنع بعد الغداء.
So, and tell them to return to the factory after lunch.
Right, return to the factory after lunch. طيب, read the sentence.
يا عمال ارجعوا إلى المصنع بعد الغداء.
بعد الغداء. Very good. Here, do another one.
ادعو أخواتك وأخبرهن
Good.
أن يرجمن.
Huh? Okay, what does yarjamna mean? What does yarjam mean? It means the stone. Rajam, like Shaitan al-Rajim. He tell them to stone their kids. And Rajama is the stone. Yarham.
أن يرحمنا.
يرحمنا.
أن يرحمنا أولادهن.
ليس أولادهن. أولادهن.
أولادهن.
Like the number is going to be on the high, not the noon. أولادهن. Not أولادهن. No, it's not going to be on the noon. It's going to become before the last letter. أولادهن. Their kids. Like, listen, if I put a number on something. If I said, كيف حالك? I said, خير. If I said, خير, you're going to know what I'm saying. If I said, run. Like, run. What with the run? What we going to do with the run? If I said, khayt, I say, khayt, you're going to start imagining where I'm going. So you're not going to put it at the end. Nobody's going to understand that raising of the voice at the end of it. But when you say, khayran, you're not going to say, khayran. So that's where the nibra, the rough assault, raising your voice is going to be. Tayyib, what's the answer?
يا أخواتي ارحمنا أولادكن. أولادكن.
نعم. يا أخواتي, because it says ادعوا أخواتك. نعم. Or your sisters. So you have to say يا أخواتي. يا أخواتي ارحمنا أولادكن. How are we doing online? Everything is clear? Small exercise here. عندك يا هارون. Number 5.
نعم. ادعو ولدك
Huh?
ادعو ولدك
Waladaka.
ولدك.
This is maf'ulun bih.
نعم.
نعم.
ادعو maybe مع فتح sound like
ادعو ولدك. نعم.
lazy tone. ادعو ولدك
نعم.
وأخبره وأخبره أن يأكل طعامه.
أن يأكل. We know that an is nasbin, right? We know that from before. أن يأكل.
أن يأكل طعامه ثم يمشي إلى السوق.
What does that mean? ادعو ولدك وأخبره. What does that mean? ادعو ولدك وأخبره.
Call your son. Call your child and inform them.
And inform him.
Inform him. Yeah. Inform him.
أن يأكل طعامه.
To eat the food.
يأكل طعامه.
يأكل طعامه.
To eat
his food. Eat his food.
ثم يمشي.
And then walk to the market.
Good. Okay. Say it. No. Right. That's ma'tuf, right. Right. From Kazan. Right. We call that ma'tuf. It's connected to what's before it. How do you say that?
What?
In the red.
Oh. يا ولدي قل طعامك ثم امشي إلى السوق.
Okay, but we're not going to say ثم امشي. We're going to say ثم امشي.
ثم امشي.
Then the word, the fi'l mudari is yamshi. Yamshi. But here the ya is hudhifa. It's imshi. It's imshi. Not imshi. No. So if I was talking to a girl, I'll say ya Fatima, imshi. Imshi. There's a ya. If I'm talking to Isha, I'm going to say imshi. 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 I used to find that very strange when I was in Yemen. I would hear them tell a boy, imshi. I could barely hear the sheen and nothing after it. That's just the way the common people don't even know now. I'll say, imshi, imshi. Stop right on the sheen. But a girl, they say, imshi. There's a yeah there. So when there's hadaf and noon, and the noon is taken off, it's imshi. You can't say imshi. You can't put any elongation on it, because that ya is from mu'annaf. You're with me, Abdul Sabur. When you say the fi'l amr like that, imshi. Imshi, it's just like kasra. That's it. That's it. Just say kasra. Not imshi. ثم امشي. ثم امشي إلى السوق. ثم امشي إلى السوق. You're going to purposely yadzam. Yadzam means to cut. Nah. You're going to cut it short. Nah. Try it. Read that one more time.
يا ولدي قل طعامك ثم امشي إلى السوق.
Try it. Indicate that word.
ادعوا الأولاد وأخبرهم أن يجلسوا ويسكتوا.
نعم.
يا أولادي اجلسوا واسكتوا.
اجلسوا واسكتوا. Sit and be quiet. اجلسوا واسكتوا. نعم. How we doing online? Is everything clear? How we doing online? Inshallah, everything is clear. نعم. طيب يا عبد الصبور.
ادعو أختك وأخبرها أن تحمد ربها تشكره.
It's supposed to be what tashkuru.
وتشكره.
I don't have a wow there?
No.
And in the original, there's no wow also?
لا.
Good. I got to change that. I have to put a wow there. And this is the best thing that we could have done, is to teach the book before printing it. That's the best thing. I'm pleased. Jayab.
يا أختي احمدي ربك واشكر. يا أختي احمدي ربك واشكري. ربك. يا أختي احمدي ربك. يا أختي احمدي ربك واشكره.
واشكريه
واشكريه.
واشكريه.
يا أختي احمدي ربك واشكريه.
All right, so take your time. Don't be like, don't let the desire for fluency, like trip you up. Just take your time. Ya ukhti, ihmadi rabbaki washkurihi. I want to make a complete stop, where you take a breath, where you reformat, complete stop. So the fluency is between the stops. Like you're going to do that first part fluent, second part fluent, third part fluent. Now all of it has to be fluent together. No, first part fluent, second part fluent, third part fluent, like that. Not the whole thing. No, it's not on you. Ya ukhti, ihmadi rabbaki washkurihi. So if you want a longer break between, shorter break between, that goes back to you. But the part that you read, make it smooth. Not fast, but smooth. But you can take a good break between each point, at every phrase. So yeah, do another one, Abdul Sabah.
أدعو عائشة. أدعو عائشة.
No, ud'u.
أدعو.
Like there's an ayat in the Quran. Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah. Listen, ud'u. Finish. Ud'u. That's it. There's no ooh. Ud'u. No, ud'u. He's talking to one person. What? Ud'u. There is a qaqala on the dal. Ud'u. On the dal it is. So what if it was a girl? What do you say? If it was a girl, what do you say? If it's a boy, you say ud'u.
أدعي.
Ud'i. Ud'i. No. Ud'i. No.
أدعو عائشة وحفصة وأخبرهما أن تغسل الدجاج أن تغسل الدجاج.
Well, like his brother say, Antaksila ad-Dajjal. So we can hear that as a muthanna. When you say an, it's going to be a fatwa. When you say an, right? So you say Antaksila, we just think it's a fatwa. When you say Antaksila, you can hear it.
أدعو عائشة وحفصة وأخبرهما أن تغسل الدجاج وتطبخاه.
وتطبخاه. نعم.
يا
I wanted to look at something. Go ahead.
يا عائشة.
يا عائشة.
يا عائشة وحفصة اغسلا الدجاج وطبخاه.
Right. Don't say ad-Dajjal. Say ad-Dajjaj. 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 Okay. I just want to check something, and I'm 100% sure about it. And y'all know how to. We're going to get familiar with using the Handsworth dictionary. Anybody have it right here with them? Handsworth? Come on your phones. The word, it says tabacha. It says tabacha. After tabacha has a U and an A. Meaning yatbukh and yatbakh. I want you to pay attention to the words. The fi'l mudari' has two options. And from them is tabacha. You have two options. Yatbukh or yatbakh. Okay? So be aware of that. Yatbukh wa yatbakh. Now, I want you to say this again. Don't say hafsa. I say hafsa. It's a sword. So don't just say it like she's the everyday hafsa girl that we little know that's in the masjid running around. We just say hafsa. No, it's hafsa. It's a sword. So don't say hafsa like everybody knows what I'm talking about. Hafsa. No, nobody knows what you're talking about. Her name's Hafsa. It's a sword.
يا عائشة وحفصة اغسلا الدجاج وطبخاه.
Right, stop on it. وطبخاه. Or وطبخاه. You have both. It could be a dhamma or it could be. So really want to hit those letters nice and clearly. Igsila ad-dajaj. Stop on it. Not ad-dajaj. اغسلا الدجاج واطبخاه واطبخاه.
اغسل الدجاج وطبخاه.
Good. عندك داود. واطبخاه. No, it could be يطبو or يطبع. يطبخ or يطبخ. قال في المضارع. قال في المضارع. ما I could take two. It's called في المضارع. طيب يا داود.
ادعوا البنات وأخبرهن أن يحفظن صفحة من سورة آل عمران. يا بنات احفظن صفحة من سورة آل عمران.
يا بناتي احفظن صفحة من سورة آل عمران. طيب عندك داود. I want to finish this so we can move on.
ادعوا ضيوفك وأخبرهم أن يخلعوا أن يخلعوا نعالهم ويدعوها على رفوف.
ويضعوها على الرفوف. What does this mean? ادعوا ضيوفك.
Call your guests.
Call your guests. وأخبرهم. When you make a kasra, make it a kasra. Don't say وأخبرهم. Be أخبرهم. لا أخبرهم. That's not a kasra. وأخبرهم. Be. وأخبرهم. What does that mean?
Inform them.
And inform them. أن يخلعوا نعالهم. What does that mean? خلع. أن يخلعوا نعالهم. That's from book 1, I believe. That's from book 1. خلع. What does خلع mean? To remove.
Oh, remove your shoes.
To remove. What's a khula? Khula was mother. She gets out of. We know that one, right? We don't know khala, but we know khula. No. Khula is like to remove, to get out of. Khala ni'alak, the kid take your shoes off. When women are treating us like shoes, they just disregarding us. They just disregarding us, boy. They finished. Throw them away. Put them up on the rough with the roof. Put them up on the shelf. He's finished. Now I'll make it easy. Tayyip. Ya salam.
نعم ضيوفي يا ضيوفي اقلعوا نعالكم ودعوها على رفوف.
Nah. And you said it correct. Okay, you said it correct. Okay, how do we say to put? What's the madi is wada. Mom is wada. But how's the fi'l amr? Da. Nah, da. So look at this sentence here. It's just a little fa'idah. It comes in the Quran a lot. I want you to be aware of it in the Quran. This says wada'uha. It's not wada'u, it's wada'uha. Wada'uha. And put it, not wada'uha. Not a wow. You can't put the number there and raise your voice on the wow. It's wada'uha. 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 Because the word is da'u. Now you say wada'uha. It's like if the word is wada'. Now the word is not wada'. The word is da'u. That's the word, da'u. So when the harf al-illa is taken off, you have to put the emphasis on the word that comes after it. And this is in the book of Allah a lot. Nah, it's in the book of Allah a lot. Tayyip, let's move on. We're going to close this out here. And then we're going to go back to our book. Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال المؤلف حفظه الله تعالى درس السادس عشر. الدرس السادس عشر. That's number 16. الحروف والظروف. الحروف والظروف. It's going to all become clear, inshallah. قال رحمه حفظه الله تعالى الحروف والظروف يتعلق بالجملة الفعلية. This is the shubh jumla. These are the partial sentences that get attached to the sentence. Okay, for example, ذهب زيد. Is that a complete sentence? ذهب زيد. نعم. ذهب زيد إلى المدرسة. نعم. This is a shubh jumla. إلى is a harf. نعم. It's called harf jar. نعم. إلى المدرسة. This is a phrase. إلى المدرسة. If I came to you and say, yeah, Dawood, إلى المدرسة. Like, no, you got to finish it. نعم. So I have to say, ذهب زيد إلى المدرسة. I could say, إلى المدرسة ذهب زيد. Why would I put the jar majrur before him? Why would I put before him? We know, you know that Zayd went somewhere. Now, you know that he went somewhere, so I'm going to start with that which is unknown. إلى المدرسة ذهب زيد. And you have to recognize the harf, jar majrur, it normally comes behind. It normally gets attached behind. ذهب محمد إلى المدرسة. That's a jumla fi'liya. الجملة الفعلية. Let me say this real quick. I want you to listen closely. When you speak in Arabic, you're going to use الجملة الفعلية. What is الجملة الفعلية? الجملة الفعلية لمن هو خالي الذهن. What is the dhihn? Dhihn is your mind. The one whose mind is empty. He doesn't know what you're talking about. You're going to say, Assalamu alaikum. You're going to say, Kaif halak, how you doing? I'm going to say, Dhahaba Muhammadun ila al-madrasa. You don't know anything of what I'm talking about. You don't have any idea of what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you, Dhahaba Muhammadun ila al-madrasa. You're going to start with a jumla, ismiya. If you know something about it, I'm going to say, Muhammadun dhahaba ila. You know somebody went. So now I'm going to start with Muhammad. Because we know that somebody went. I'm going to say, Muhammadun dhahaba ila al-madrasa. So we know that Muhammad went somewhere and we didn't know where he went. We're going to say, ila al-madrasa dhahaba Muhammad. So when you're speaking normally, you're going to use what? الجملة الفعلية. الجملة الفعلية لخالي الذهن, whose mind is empty, he doesn't know. So now somebody might know and they deny. I would say, Wallahi, ذهب Muhammad إلى. Now I will come with tawqeed, I will come with other things. Nah. So now the same thing with dhuruf. Dhuruf have to do with time, ظرف مكان, and space, ظرف زمان. So I can say ذهب محمد فوق البيت. فوق البيت, that's a ظرف. نعم. نعم. ذهب محمد بعد الصلاة, that's time. بعد الصلاة, that's time. فوق البيت, that's a place. نعم. These are the things that get attached to the sentence. They get attached to the sentence. So let's look. So now, when we look at a sentence, we know what's in the sentence? فعل, فاعل, مفعول به, الظرف, أو الحرف. That's the whole sentence. I see everything. Like إلى المدرسة, I'm not going to be trying to explain what. No, that's just attached to the complete sentence. It's attached to the complete sentence. Let's read. Al-huruf wal-dhuruf, both of them, they're two different things. يتعلق بالجمل الفعلية. It gets attached to the complete sentence. That's what I mean by that. It gets attached to the sentence. It's an addition to the sentence, more information. But it's getting attached to a one word, to al-fi'l. It's getting attached to a sentence. نعم. أما الأول في حروف الجر. As for the first one, meaning the huruf, what kind of letters? What kind of letters is it? It's huruf al-jar. You call it harf jar. And this is it's a nahu term, but we're forced to use it. We're not learning nahu, but I can't give it another name. What am I gonna call it? I gotta call it what it is. فأما الأول, as for the first one, فهي حروف الجر منها, from amongst it, من, إلى, عن, على, في, الباء مثل بالبيت, بصاحبه, واللام لأحمد, للبيت. هذا مفتاح للبيت, for example. You understand what ba means? Meaning that the ba that comes on Bismillah, for example. Na'am. And lam is the lamul mulk, li Ahmed, for example. How we doing online? How we doing online? These are huruf. When you study nahu, they're going to tell you the meaning of this. We're not getting into that. Min means where you start from. I mean, min means the bidayah, where you start from. You know, tie up. For example. نعم. طيب حروف الجر تدخل على أسماء. The huruf, they don't, these huruf, they don't enter on verbs. They enter on the ism, and it makes it have a kasra all the time, or makes it majroor if it accepts a kasra. So you would say ila al-muslimin. That is not going to be ila muslimun. It's going to be majruran. ila al-muslimin. نعم. حروف الجر تدخل على أسماء. These letters, min, wa ila, wa an, wa ala, wa fi, wa ba, wa lam. There's other than that. We're just keeping it simple. They only enter on nouns, and it makes the noun majrura, normally with a kasra. If something comes after this, it's going to be a kasra. Ila baytuhu, no. Ila baytihi. Naam. Ila baytahu, no. Ila baytihi. Fi baytihi. If a half of jar is there, answer on that. So let's look at this again. Huruf al-jar. What's huruf al-jar? And each one is called harf jar. Harf jar. All these letters are called huruf al-jar. تدخل على أسماء. They only enter on noun. ويسمى هذا التركيب, this connection between the letter and the noun, is called al-jar wal-majroor. That's what it's called. You know what it means when you say mudaf ilay? That's a connection. Baytu Ahmed. That's mudaf ilay. Now we have another connection. It's called al-jar wal-majroor. Al-jar is the letter. Min, ila, an, na'am. And the majroor is the noun that comes after it. It's called al-jar wal-majroor. It's a phrase. Ila baytihi. نعم. طيب. اقرأ وافهم. Now we're going to read. How does this look? Look, I made these here. How much should I read? I made the point in the thing with an underline. I should have made it red, right? That would have been better, but just make it red, right? I don't know what I was thinking. But we're going to go back. We're going to make it red. طيب. اقرأ يا Harun. Mike is with you? Yeah, we'll start with you. Why you turn the mic around?
Start from number one, right?
اقرأ وافهم. Meaning, listen, what is our class? Our class now is in jar wal majroor. You can't just have a jar. You can't just have a half jar. You can't just have a half by itself. It's connected to a noun. And that hookup, that phrase, that connection is called al-jar wal-majroor. Wal-jar al-majroor is connected to the verb. It's muta'alliq bil-jumla. That whole phrase is called al-jar wal-majroor. And it's a shubh jumla. It's a part of a sentence. عندك يا
هل أخذت هل أخذت الكتاب من المدرس?
Now, what does that mean?
Did you take the book from the teacher?
طيب where's the file?
الكتاب
الكتاب. Where's the مفعول به?
الكتاب.
Is that a complete sentence? هل أخذت الكتاب? Yes.
Yeah.
Did you take the book? Now we want to add something so you can understand what I'm saying. I'm going to say min al mudarrisi. It's going to get a kasra. Min al mudarrisi. Na'am. It's an addition. Tawdihiyya, making it clearer. The objective of what I'm trying to say. Na'am. The jar wal majroor gets attached to al jumla al fi'liya, meaning to the complete sentence. So why I keep adding that? So when you're in a sentence, you see jar al-majroor, don't try to figure that out first. You want the verb, you want the fa'il, you want the maf'ul bi. Don't let that jar al-majroor scare you, confuse you, delay you. It's additional information. And this is how you have to see every sentence. You landing down on that page, and you scooping up that page, fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul bi. That's extra. Let me just understand the essence, the origin of the sentence. Then you're going to know all these words. Look at all of these, barakallahu fikum, all of these huruf, min, ila, an, ala, fi, ba, lam. You beware. You see one of them? Whatever comes after is going to be a kasra. They can only come on a noun, and it's a phrase. It's called al-jar wal-majroor, and it's attached to the verb. Are you all with us? Online, are you all with us? What are we studying? I want you to recognize what is a sentence. What's in it? So you could get to shajja. You could be brave, like, file. Where's the verb? Where's the file? Where's the maf'ul bi? Look, what's left? Jar al-majroor or adhaf. That's it. I'm finished. That's what is inside of a sentence. Those are the ingredients that make a sentence. Don't look at anything strange, like you don't know what's going on. All right? Tab, عندك يا معاذ.
أخذ الآباء أولادهم إلى الملعب.
It's a ملعب. الملعب.
الملعب. الملعب.
What does this mean? أخذ الآباء أولادهم إلى الملعب.
Took.
Who took? Where's the file?
I don't know what does Abba mean.
What does Abba mean? Fathers.
Oh, fathers. The fathers took their children
Took their children to the park.
To the park.
So now look, some verbs need a harf jar. Some verbs, they need a harf jar. Can you say ذهب أحمد بيت? If you say إلى البيت. So now you broaden your mind scope. Some verbs need harf jar. أنا أتفكر في. تفكر means في. You know? Some things need ba. Some things need an. أنا أبحث عن المفتاح. I'm looking for the key. بحث means an. بحث, to search means an. So if you see that word بحث, you're just looking for an. Where is it at? Where's the jar al-majroor? It could be before, it could be after, it could be at the end of the sentence, but it got to be there. That's how you're going to be thinking. Now, so you want to be familiar, and Hansware does a very good job with this, to tell you what harf jar goes with the verb. So some people say atafakkaru an. It's not for tafakkaru an. Atafakkaru fi. So this one you can't say akhadha al-aba awladum. The fathers took their children. It's not totally complete. Ila al-mal'ab. Ila al-mal'ab. Tayyib. Do another one, Mu'adh.
I have a quick question.
Right.
Can you start it with the majrur?
What the jar al-majrur, that's what we said.
So you could start it with
we can say ila al-mal'abi akhadha al-awlad al-aba awladum. Why would you do that? Why would you start it with that? Why? For emphasis. I mean, we already know that the fathers took their kids somewhere, but now we want to we know they took them somewhere. Now we want to stress that, you know, or whether we don't know. I want to stress that. إلى الملعب أخذ الآباء أولاده. Like I'm putting emphasis on that. But if I'm just putting emphasis, it's just a general sentence. I'm going to say أخذ الآباء أولادهم. Like they took them. I'm just confident that they took them. Na'am. Tayyib, to the next one.
Ya Sawa.
Ya Selwa.
My
That's
bad.
the girl's name.
Ya Salwa. خذي اللحم.
خذ
خذ اللحم.
Where's the name? خذ اللحم.
خذ اللحم من الثلاجة. من
Okay.
الثلاجة.
من الثلاجة.
من الثلاجة.
الثلاجة.
من okay. Yeah. من الثلاجة.
What does that mean? يا سلوى خذ اللحم. خذ اللحم من الثلاجة.
That's not take. What is?
But first three sentences I came with the same word. أخذ أخذ
That's
أخذ.
take. I've never seen it like that.
It's في الأمر now.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, Salwa. Take the lamb from the Thalaja.
That's good. We're gonna accept that. That one is accepted.
Wait, what?
You said lamb,
That's not lamb?
but it's meat. But we'll accept that from you. If
Oh.
you don't like cow, it's all right. If you don't
No, I
like
don't.
camel's meat, it's all right.
I don't like it.
But this is just meat in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta take him out to Sheba. Take him to the restaurant.
I'm more of a Remus guy.
Yeah, Salwa, خذ اللحم, take the meat out of the refrigerator. من الثلاجة, from the refrigerator. So yeah, Salwa, خذي, that's the verb. The fa'al is the ya. Lahm is the maf'ul bi. خذ اللحم. That's not that clear. I mean, what do you mean take it? من الثلاجة. But I say خذ اللحم إلى الثلاجة. Take it to it. خذ اللحم من الثلاجة. خذ اللحم من أمك. Take it from your mother. So these extra gentlemen who's going to put clear emphasis, clarification. It's going to put clarification on the sentence. How are we doing online? How are we doing online? Naam. Naam. خذ. You could have it together. You could say خذ اللحم من الثلاجة إلى المطبخ. من الثلاجة إلى المطبخ. Yeah, both of them. نعم. عندك يا هارون.
وضعت سليمة ملابسها في الحقيبة.
Again, don't stop on the alif lam.
وضعت سليمة ملابسها في الحقيبة.
What does that mean? وضعت سليم. Where's the fa'il? Where's the fa'il?
سليمة.
Salima, not the ta. Salima. Ta, the fa'il is not a pronoun here.
Right.
The fa'il is a noun. But where's the maf'ul bi?
ملابسها.
So this one is not a complete sentence. This one is not a complete sentence without the jar al-majrur. Salima put her clothing. You need to finish it up. وضع في. But وضعت, you could be fi if it's going in. وضع على, it could be on. وضع فوق, it could be on top of. It's accordingly. It's according to the meaning. وضع في, put in. وضع على, put on top. وضعه على الطاولة. في الحقيبة, in the bag. How we doing online? وضعت سليمة ملابسها في الحقيبة. I'm going to read the rest for the second time. كلمني الطبيب عن مرضي. What does that mean, يا داود? كلمني الطبيب عن مرضي. Where's the fa'il? Al-tabib. Where's the maf'ulin bi? Maf'ulin bi. The ya. Naam, the ya. What's the noon? What does that mean? Lil wiqaya. That's the noon plus the verb from a kesser. Every time when you're teaching, say that every time to your students so they get it. Every time. Why not say it one time? It's going to take 5 seconds. You drilling it in, drilling it in, drilling. So when he sees it, bang. Just your job as a teacher. That's your job. Na'am. Kallamani at-tabibu. The doctor spoke to me. We got to finish it up. And that's something, it's not, that's a complete sentence, but we want to finish it up. An maradi, about my sickness. I made it nice and clearer. Kallamani at-tabibu an maradi, about my sickness. Na'am. طيب عندك يا عبد الصباح هل اشتريت خبزا من المخبز الجديد؟
Did you buy bread from the new bakery?
From the new bakery. Where's the fa'il? Where's the maf'ul bi? Right. Did you buy khubz? Finish. How are we going to act like I'm asking? I'm not just asking, did you buy bread? I'm not just asking, did you buy bread? I have another intent. From the new bakery. From the new bakery. Here's the verb for what again? The noon al-wiqaya is so that the verb doesn't get a kasra. The kasra gets on the noon. But it's what? Kallamani is not kallami. Kallami at-tabib. Kallami. No, kallamani. We're going to keep that fatha on kallama. We're going to keep that fatha there. Kallama. But now, you got to understand, if it was Baytun, and if I say your house is Baytuka, if it's his house, Baytuhu, but if it's my house, Bayti, the dam was gone. The dam was gone. That's all right in the noun. Again, if it's Baytun has a dhamma, Baytuka, Baytuhu, Baytuha. But if I come with the yat, Bayti, the dam was gone. There's no problem with the noun. Na'am. Amma kallamahu, the fact is there. Kallamaka, now when it's me, kallamani, not the fact that still has to be there. I'm going to come with a noon wiqaya to protect the end of the verb. In the noun, we don't need it. But in the verb, I'm going to protect the end of that verb. But for noon, we're going to put the kasra on the noon. We're going to put the kasra on the noon. Kallamani, not kallami. That doesn't sound right. Don't sound like a verb. Kallami. I'm like a noun if you did that. Are we clear on that? Are we clear what noon lil wiqaya? Wiqaya means protection. And this is the word where taqwa comes from. Taqwa comes from waqiya. Now we're going to add hal ishtarayta khubzan. We're going to add something to it. Min al maqbaz al jadid, from the new maqbaz. Min is jar wa maqbaz majroor, and jadid is just a description. Y'all with it? طيب عندك يا no. He want to blame me right in front of everybody. It's all right. It's all right. Why you got it underlined? Why you ain't make it red like everything else? Why are you confusing us, right? That's what you mean to say? Okay, I got you. I got you. طيب. تمشط زكية شعرها بمشط كبير. طيب يا داود. تمشط زكية شعرها. Combs. Like a musht is a comb. So you can say tumashitu or tamtashit. No, to comb. Tamshat, right. For big comb. Tumashit zakiya sha'raha. Zakiya combs her hair. B. Now this is another half jar. B mushtin kabir, with a big comb. With a big comb. So the half jar, it conveys different things. It can mean to this thing, from that thing, with this thing. Take it from the refrigerator, take it to the school, walk to the school with the comb. Are you with us online? The harf jar had different meanings. So now you need flying hours. You need flying time. You know how to fly the plane, but you're not going to get your license till you have like maybe 20,000 miles of flying. So you have to fly, man. You have to read. So before I end, I want you all to look online. I want you to put, what do you write? Kutub al-Qira'ah. Put Kutub al-Qira'ah, reading books. As-Saf al-Rabi, 4th grade. As-Saf al-Thalith, 3rd grade. As-Saf al-Khamis, 5th grade. Download a 3rd grade reading book and read the whole entire book. You need flying time. You got to start reading. What's going to be in the book? Al-Fa'il, Al-Fa'il, Al-Maf'ul bi, Al-Jar al-Majroor. Don't be afraid of it. Anything you open up now, it's going to be. And after this, we're going to do a Jumla al-Ismiyya. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? When you look up Google, put As-Saf al-Rabi, that's 4th grade. But you have to say Kutub al-Qira'ah, reading books. Kutub al-Qira'ah. Na'am. Kutub al-Qira'ah, As-Saf, start from 2nd grade. Like, well, you're too big to be in the 2nd grade? That's where you're at. That's where you're at. And you're going to read it through. It's going to be easier. Read the whole book, download it, and every day just read a story, read a story, read a story, read a story. Go to the 3rd grade. If it's too easy, go to the 3rd grade. Do the whole thing. Go to the 4th grade. When you get up to the high school, you're going to have all the vocabulary that you need. You're going to be. There's no more that I can really do. We have other things to do and now, and at the meaning of scales. But now you need vocabulary. You need to be more experienced in reading. So I advise you all to go to the internet and put in As-Saf al-Khamis, 5th grade, Kitab al-Qira'ah, As-Saf al-Sadis, 6th grade, As-Saf al-Rabi, Saf with a sword. As-Saf means that grade. As-Saf al-Rabi, 4th grade reading in Arabic. Maybe you could put it in English. 4th grade reading in Arabic. Maybe that way it'll come. Sheikh Google knows how to give you what you need. And get to reading. You need flying hours. You need flying time. You need hours. I have ended Harun. نطبخ الدجاج في الفرن. The furnace?
Meaning
In the oven. Forn is a forn is an oven. No, نطبخ الدجاج. That's a complete sentence. We cook the chicken. But I'm trying to emphasize something. I'm going to say في الفرن, in the oven. No. So you see what the Jar al-Majroor does? It specifies and it clarifies your speech. You need it. Without it, it's just too general. No. Without it, it's just a little too general. No. عندك يا هارون يدع العامل العلب على الرفوف. Everybody. يضع. What does يضع العامل العلب? The cans on the shelves. Right? Ulbatun is 1 can. Ulab is what? Cans. Why did I put that? Just so you can have the word. Like if you want beans, the beans come dry in the store, but you want ulba tuna. You want fresh tuna, that's something. You want ulba fasulia. I want a can of beans. I want ulba tomatum, can of tomato sauce. You have to say the word ulba. You want it canned. Imagine if you don't know the word canned. You're gonna be like la. You have to do your hands like this. La tomato yani qawi. You look like you look ridiculous when you don't know. So I remember we were in Yemen, somebody would just come to the doctor and go, mushkila. He just come to the doctor, pointing at his neck on mushkila, mushkila. You know, not my throat hurts, you know. You know. He just comes to the doctor and just says mushkila, points at his neck, points at his head. When it comes to things like ishal, ishal is diarrhea. Like, how do you explain that you have diarrhea when you you have to make all kinds of sounds. If you don't know what a dog is, you're gonna make the sound of a dog. If you don't know how to say cat, you're gonna be making the sound of a cat. You know what I'm saying? Allah, may Allah save us from the embarrassment. So what does this mean? يدعو العامل العلب على الرفوف. What does that mean, ya Harun? Oh, again, slow down. يدعو العامل. The worker. One. The worker. On the shelves. So when we said يدعو العامل العلب, it's not complete. It's not complete. Right. The worker put the cans where? Ala rufuf. Naam. But then we have one before, but wada. No. We had wada'at salima malabis fi. We had wada'a fil haqiba. Now we have wada'a ala. It could be wada'a fi, you put it in. Wada'a ala, you put it on. Naam. Okay. Now okay. You got the long one, Mu'av. It was your turn, but Harun took it. He forced it to skip the big one. Get the microphone, yeah, Mu'av. كثير من الناس يغسلون ملابسهم بأيديهم. So we have two here. We have من الناس and we have بأيديهم. كثير من الناس يغسلون ملابسهم بأيديهم.
A lot of people.
Right. كثير من الناس. A lot from the people. كثير من الناس يغسلون ملابسهم.
Wash their clothes.
Wash their clothes. ملابسهم, their clothes. بأيديهم.
With their hands.
With their hands. So what does be mean? It means with. بأيديهم. Not going to say min أيديهم, from their hands. على أيديهم, on top of their hands. No. بأيديهم, with their hands. How we doing online? Is everything clear? Take this one, Mu'adh. هل تناولت الدواء للصداع?
Did you take?
Right, did you take? هل تناولت الدواء?
What?
The medicine.
Oh, did you take the medicine for your headache?
Not yours, no, you're there.
I mean, for the headache.
For headache.
Okay.
So this is the lamb. للصداع, for headache. It's the lamb. That للصداع is jar wal majroor. The lamb is the jar. الصداع is a majroor. You're with us online. Everything is clear. للصداع. هل تناولت الدواء? Like, that's a little general. I mean, which one are you talking about? Did you take the medicine? Which one? للصداع. It's a phrase, and it clarifies a whole lot. للصداع. نعم. طيب. تشتري المدرس هدايا للطلاب.
Me?
Yeah.
The teacher bought a gift.
تشتري.
The teacher, she bought a gift.
Okay, now listen up. From today on, first thing we want to decide, is it Madi or Mudari? That's the first thing we want to get rid of. We want to know, because we're in a Jumla Fi'liya. It starts with a verb. We're gonna get that out of the way.
Right. So the teacher bought you a gift.
What? You a gift?
What am I? What? The teacher.
Okay.
The teacher. Teshtari bought a gift. Bought the. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. I don't know why my brain don't do that. I know the teacher buys a gift for the students.
Right, she buys. What's hadaya? Not hadiyatun. Hadaya,
Gifts.
gifts. The teacher buys gifts for the. She does this all the time. This is her norm. Tashtari al-mudarrisu hadaya. The teacher buys gifts for the students. للطالبات. And these are female students. Tashtari al-mudarrisu hadaya. The teacher buys gifts. It's a little too general. When you say للطالبات, oh, it's finished. It's for the girl students. Naam. It's for the students. Naam. Look at that. These are our last ones here. This one is on you. Look what we put first. أإلى المسجد ذهب طارق أإلى المسجد ذهب طارق.
To the masjid, did Tariq go?
No, it means the masjid. Did Tariq go to the masjid?
Did Tariq go?
Right, but in Arabic it conveys that. Like you're not asking about Tariq. You're not asking did he go. You're asking where did he go. أإلى المسجد إلى المسجد ذهب طارق. Is it to the masjid that he went to? Is it to the masjid that Tariq went to? So why would you put it beforehand? Because that's what you're asking about. No. But if you're asking about Tariq, you say Tariq ذهب إلى المسجد. How Tariq ذهب إلى المسجد? Like you know somebody went, but you don't know if it's Tariq. So you're going to start with what your question is. هل ذهب طارق إلى المسجد? Is he here? Did he go? Is he still here? Is Tariq here? Or did he go? That's what I'm asking about. هل ذهب طارق? Did he go? So whatever you're going to start with, that's what your concern is. Are you with us online? That's what Arabic is. Okay, look at these two ayats here. وعلى الله فتوكلوا إن كنتم مؤمنين. ما قال فتوكلوا على الله إن كنتم مؤمنين. Now وعلى الله فتوكلوا. Put that first. I mean, don't put your trust in anybody else if you're a Muslim. Only on Allah. You understand that? وعلى الله فتوكلوا. It's emphasis. Just like it was emphasis that did he go to the school? Now was emphasis that the tawakkul has to be on Allah. Allah, you have to recognize that in the Quran, if the jar al-maj'ul is ahead of the fi'l. Why did Allah put it like that? Allah ma qala na'buduka. Na'buduka qala iyyaka na'budu. It's either say na'buduka, na'buduka. You can just make the maf'ulun bi, the mer muttasil, na'buduka. Iyyaka na'budu. He put it in front to show emphasis. It's the only thing that we worship. Are you all with us online? So pay attention to that in the book of Allah. And in the hadith. Tayyib. Lillahi. No, first of all, fatawakkalu. Where's the fa'il? The wow. Tawakkalu ala Allah. There's no maf'ulun bih. In kuntum mu'minin, if you all are believers. If you all, with that condition, there's a condition. If you all are believers, then what you have to do. That's what you have to do. Tayyib. Lillahi al-amru min qablu wa min ba'd. This is not a good sentence. This is not a good sentence. Why? There's no verb in it. There's no verb in it. And it is a jar majroor in it. It's lillahi. It's lillah. But like what it means is al-amru lillah. Min qablu wa min ba'du. And that's a jumla ismiya. And we're not doing jumla ismiya. Number 10 also. Number لا حاجة يغسلون أيديهم. There's a verb in it. كثير من الناس just a description. But that is a jumla ismiya. But has a verb in it. You know, has a verb in it. But that number 15, it needs to be changed. No. Because that's not a Jumla Ismiya. That's not a Jumla Ismiya. But what was on my mind when I did that? I was looking for a Jar al-Majrur at the beginning of the sentence, but I forgot that it has to be a Jumla Ismiya. Okay? So this means, when it means Al-Amru Lillah, all the affairs belong to Allah. But now it's like to Allah belongs all the affairs. Min qabl, that which happened previously in your life, wa ba'du, and everything goes, put your trust in Allah. Lillah al-amr, what happened to you in the past, you broke your leg, you got some money, your father passed away, you got a new house, you lost your house, you got sick, that amr goes back to Allah. Lillah al-amr. Min qabl wa min ba'd, and that which is going to come in the future. Allah controls every affair. Dynamic statement. It's more dynamic to say al-amru lillah. Say lillah al-amr. And it's only to him. So I mean exclusively also. Perhaps, I guess perhaps so. Totally, exclusively. Taib ya ikhwa. We're going to stop here. Let's look. Tomorrow, we're going to take the dhuruf. What's tomorrow? The last day already? No. Oh, man. Y'all keep sneaking up on me with these last days. I got a surprise for y'all. We're going to start doing 7 days a week before we... We're going to do 7 days a week on the next book. I'm not going to hear no. We don't got no class tomorrow. Tayyib, we're going to stop here. This is a little lesson. It doesn't need homework. You just read Iqra with him. Read and understand. You already know this. You already know it, but now you see the importance of it. And now I want you to look at a sentence and dissect it. Now we have one more thing to add to the sentence. It's called the roof. When we finish the section of the roof, what comes after this? The roof is two kinds. You have the zaman. You got a lot of work. Good. And after we finish that, Jumla Ismiya. After that, we're going to be in that sentence that start with nouns next week. We're almost finished. Allah make it easy. So we're going to stop here. We're going to read these sentences tomorrow when we come to class. That's on page 115. This is our lesson for the day. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. I'm going to change those lines to make it red. So just for my wife wrote me and she told me that one mistake, a sentence was wrong, and it was the sentence that said Al-Jibalu Tiwalun ولكن أطولها كليمنجارو الذي في Tanzania. Right. Tiwalun is not suitable. Right. It should be tawilatun or tawilatun. Like tiwal, you're going to use it for something that has an aql, like sigar, like awlad sagar. You're not going to say awlad saghira. You're going to say sigar because it's aql. Ulama, you're going to say kibar because it has aql. But the shajara, the jibal doesn't have aql. You know what I'm saying? But it's about to say tawilatun or tawilatun, but not tiwal. Not tiwal. So I changed it. And may Allah reward her for that. Yeah, if somebody corrects you in a mistake, that's from Allah. Where you gonna find somebody correct your mistake? That's like a freebie. You know what I'm saying? That's like help. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. There's two issues about it. It's a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Allah, make it easy. So if somebody comes to you, I'll be like, the brother got mistakes in the book. Like, look, we know before you. We been there, did that. We know before you.